Now then, is this... Yes, this is turned on. Okie dokie. Although I'd prefer not to be doing this. Not that one, but down at the bottom here, we've got this one, Lost Souls 193, and Lost Souls 194. We can see that the last played date is 6-26-20, as well as 4/30/19. This one would have been made immediately before I had updated to pre-4, and this one would have been built sometime after I had been to pre-4. So 6/26/20, I'll open this now. And naturally, as you should expect for it to be, it's precisely where I left it. This was the world's first. I know it's the world's first, because no one found one before me. I searched far and wide and tried to figure out. The fact that there's a second one of these around proves, at least to me, that this was done quite some great period after I had found that. And then just a brief look at the world itself. Oh, this is before I had done the pumpkin farm in the sky. This is my world. This is my world. And something that I had not done back then, which I actually will do now, is digging through this so that I can show you what was inside of here. That's what was inside of here, which predates you discovering it. And yes, you do deserve credit for discovering it. You discovered the trick I had been using. Congratulations. I did look to see if anyone knew that. And the thing is that is an example of, wow, would you look at this? There's just so much nothing out here. That's actually an example of me setting up what was going to be locking repeaters via the update method. And I do remember the day, because I had done it down there inside of that, and I had made it inside of here. And when I had sent the picture, well, to Puffin, Earth Computer 1, Pineapple, everyone, I had let them know that I'd pulled it from an enchanting table. And this should actually predate my, what is the word? Spider farm. And I'm gonna go test to see if my spider farm is there, because I know that that thing took months to finish building. And I had help to build it. I was asking for assistance in figuring out what I didn't know. Now, of course, the reason why, oh god, it's going to crash. Okay, it's going to crash because as I unload the broken chunk over there, this area over here is on the edge of the area that, oh, what's the word? The edge of the unloading area. It'll break just after I get to this, crafting table. Oh, there we are. Come on. Come on. Push me back on in there. Come on. There we are. Is it still recording? Okay, it's still recording. That's a good thing. Oh, fantastic. I actually did leave myself a boat. I was messing around on World 7A recently. Does that mean that it's gone and put me into peaceful mode on this version? No, 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 it didn't. Huh. Okay, this is after the point in time that I had dug out the quad spider spawner. And I do remember, for positive, that I had done that after the point in time that I had Silk Fortune available to me. Yeah, it's down there. Yeah, this was no quick and easy project. I say it took months. It probably took a couple of weeks, actually, at the absolute most. That was including all of the research that I had done. Because, mind you, I actually enjoy doing research. You might wonder, what was my research? Well, partially confirming some things with a few friends, and also taking a look at Azumavoid's old tutorial. Because, I do believe that someone had sent him a world once, or at least the seed to a world, where he had done an 8 spider spawner setup. And it was based off of his work that I built my work. Of course, my work was a modified version of his work because I didn't even bother trying to go for 1 wide channels. I went with 2 wide channels. I did it because it was simpler. Much simpler. Ah, Round Sun, I miss you. It's only been a couple of months since I updated to 1.2.3 and I already miss Round Sun. This is the only version with a round sun. Ah, and would you look at that? Spawn is not flat. And then right there, we'll be revisiting that in just a brief moment as well, because that was my original setup before blowing up the end portal over there in the middle of the ocean that's way back there that we passed. Of course you noticed it. It had a pair of these. Ah, this is back when Spawn was big. There is no storage room over there. But I do remember exactly where the spawn block should be located. It's going to be a crafting table. Let's see here. Coordinates will help. There it is. This is definitely world spawn. And then we'll also go and take a look at this, which would have been directly before I updated. Ha 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 ha. I remember how proud I was. And of course, spawn should be marked in the exact same fashion as before. In fact, because we already know that spawn will be marked in the exact same fashion as before, we'll take a look at what the frozen continent looked like before I flattened it. This would have been before the broken chunk existed. Absolutely would have been before the broken chunk existed. Where's, Huh, I was wearing armor. And then, of course, you noticed the date. Did it say... April 19th of 19? Or did it say June? I think it said April. Oh well, it'll be easier for you to tell than for me, because I only saw it in passing for but a brief moment without even thinking. Oh! That's right. In this version, you can stack like that. You can place things against, you can place water buckets against water buckets, or in this case, a lava bucket. Huh. Now, if memory serves, the island out there should be little more than a waypoint. It shouldn't actually carry identifiers that say that I've been down inside of it. Yeah, not only is there no ladder going down, but there's no need for me to even look. There are no identifiers that I've ever set foot on that island at this point. Ah, but everyone recognizes that. And it's not because of me that everyone recognizes that, but because of the capable hands that I placed. Everything that I had been researching. Buffetfish. I handed him everything that I had researched. I gave him my blessings because I knew, even at this point in time, he would be the right one. He would be able to become popular enough to make what I wanted become real. They gasp, is the crafting table not there? It's been there for so many years. It doesn't seem to be there. Ah, frozen continent. This is when you had blocks. Ah. But alas, the ice itself still looks the same. Ah, this is my frozen continent before I had begun building. This is my mob farm before I had begun blasting. Because I was taking it out with TNT while I was also building the mob farm. And then I should be able to recognize, based on the tree alone, where the two broken chunks were. One of them is going to be over there somewhere, and its counterpart is going to be... this. I do believe that this would have been it. Then the other half of it would have been right around here. Now I don't know if the dates can be faked, but hopefully they can't, right? Nostalgia gets me all choked up. There we are. And here I am. Oh, what is this, you may ask? Why? This is merely proof that I am a bit of an idiot. I didn't realize that it's only until 1.8 the Bountiful update that one of these bad boys works. The aggro range on Pigman isn't quite enough to be able to run something like this. And, though I stole its design from Snow Crash, I think he'll be more than happy to know that and why aren't things spawning on here, you may ask? Why, it's in hard. And they can definitely spawn on double slabs, that much I'm sure of. So why aren't they spawning up here, despite there being a low enough entity count? Well, no one needs to answer that because it's not important. Actually, let's step off of this for but a brief moment. I can always come back and grab that. Because now I can take a look in here. Ah, there's the first Silk Touch pick, and there's another, and here's a whole bunch more of them. Oh wait, those aren't. Quite a few of them are. That much I know came from 1.2.3. And would you look at that? I do believe you know what's in there now, which means that you may also have a good hint as to what may be sitting on top of my Munger cube over here. I did mention that I would talk about it someday, but today is not that day.